Welcome to another episode of Harlem B. I have a new guest here with me, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself and how long she's been a member at the Harlem studio.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alyssa Ward. I have been a member since the opening of the Harlem studio, but I have been a member of Orange Theory for the last 2 years.
Awesome. So there you have. So Alyssa, wow, what other Orange Theory you was a part of?
I was a part of the 92nd
On
Street.
92nd Street.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So you got like 2 years under your belt.
Yes.
Awesome. So, listen, as you've been coming to Orange Theory Harlem, uh, and it's Orange Theory Fitness Studio, when did it become not just a studio, it became like a home from home?
Yeah. So for me, honestly, the minute that I walked into the studio, it felt warm and inviting from the folks at the front desk to just like whoever's running out of the gym with the music playing loud, and they just made me feel like I was welcome here. I think it helps that there are people who look like me in the studio, and immediately I just felt like, oh yeah, I can get down with this place.
Wow, I appreciate that. I notice every time that you're in my class, I know you go hard. And I was like, I had pulled you over to the side. I was like, what's your goal? You said I just like to stay in shape, stay healthy, and things of that nature. But you just not a part of here. Since you've been here, who else did you invite into the Harlem studio?
Yeah, so I have been trying to convince my family for the last 2 years to come and be a part of Orange Theory. Once this studio opened, I was like, you guys have no excuse. And so my brother and my mother both come here as well, and they absolutely love it, and they feel like it's just an integral part of their lives now in a way that working out has not been previously. So it changed just like everything in our household coming here.
And so true. It's like a family affair here. She's here, her mother's here, and her brother. And like just today, I said, wow, I tell you, Alyssa's a beast. She said, I know, sign. I said, I haven't seen you in my class lately. She said, no, no. Because you ain't gonna, I said, no, stop being like that. I said, it's on all different levels. But I'm gonna get her in there. She's not an early bird, but I'm gonna get her in. Oh man. So what was one thing that a coach said that made you feel heard and seen? It could be one coach, it could be several coaches, and give me an example of that.
Okay, so I'm not playing favoritism
No.
here. I think every coach does something different for me. I've taken a class with every single one of you guys. But I distinctly remember maybe my first or second class. It was Justin's class, but Clay was in there, and he walked by my rower and he was like, "You can do that in under 45 seconds," and I was like, "Hmm." So I am a very competitive person.
You
I
are.
love a challenge.
You are.
So I was like, yeah, I am gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it in less than 45 seconds. And in that moment, I felt seen because it was like someone sees that I have the ability to do better and to push me. And that's something that Clay really does for me. And I see him do it for a lot of other
Right.
members. He's just very like, you can do more, you can lift heavier, you can do faster, you can do this in less time. And I need that. I like to be challenged. And for me, that was like a standout moment.
You said that you love when Clay gave you that acknowledgement and he pushed you to that next level. I definitely got to give kudos to Clay for that. And you were saying there's a lot of other coaches. So
Yeah.
if you can give a description of each coach that plays a part in your journey, what would that look like?
Yeah, so I said what I said about Clay, and like he's my OG. I would then go. He's like I like to say he's like my silent motivator. He doesn't say too much to me all the time, but I feel his vibe and his energy. And when it comes to running, I've taken a lot of tips from Justin, and that's really been helpful with the way that I control myself on the treadmill. When it comes to you, I feel like it's really helpful when my moves on the floor get corrected because I don't know how to do everything. And even the rower, I feel like I'm dying on the rower sometimes, and you'll just walk over and you have that look in your eye, and I'm like, okay, I know I can go harder and I can do better. Coach Mel, she will call me out on the mic and it'll say like, Alyssa, you're gonna end up on the next leaderboard. And I'm like, am I? But just her believing in me to say that on the mic, I'm like, you know what? I am gonna end up on the next leaderboard. And then we've got Coach Hancock, right? Haven't taken a lot of classes with him, but his messaging is always really motivating.
Yep.
And that does a lot when you could be having a day and you hear something, you're like, I needed that today. So every coach plays a pivotal part in this journey for me. And I wouldn't be where I am in my fitness journey without every single one of you guys.
That's nice. That's good to hear. And that's what all the coaches do and supposed to do. And some of the members don't have that much confidence in themselves.
Yeah.
But when a coach, give you that direction, like you can do this under 45 seconds because we see something in you that you may not see in yourself.
Exactly.
And that's bringing the best out of you. And that's the thing about Orange Theory is that you're getting personal training in a group setting. So kudos to Clay. I appreciate that. The other day we had a coaches meeting. And so Clay said, hey, Tone said you've been a little bit light on him. I say, interesting. But, it's just good. So, I got to not say step my game up. I just got to challenge a little bit more. And we all have an area of improvement as a coach. And if you feel that there's no area for you to improve, then I think you lost the mark. But I appreciate that. If you will recommend someone to Orange Theory in Harlem and they feel a little bit intimidated or scared because they feel that it's so high intensity, it's not for me, what would you say to that person?
Yeah, so I've had these conversations because my mother and my brother both felt that way. It's going to be too hard. I don't know how to do it. People are going to be looking at me. And I told them, I'm like, when you walk in there, they're going to make you feel comfortable. They're going to make you feel like you can do this just because that's just the vibe. That's the energy that this studio offers that I haven't felt in other studios. And also, they're teaching you something. So a lot of us go to the gym and we don't know what we're doing in there. And so for me, for my family members, for the people that I know, I tell them all the time, I'm like, you get to turn your brain off when you come in here because someone is directing you and teaching you and you're learning new moves, and you can take that, wherever you go outside of here as well. And so I would just tell people, like, just give it a chance, turn your brain off, and just enjoy the 60 minutes. That doesn't even feel like a terrible 60 minutes at all.
Wow. And I must say, moms come faithfully, your brother, the whole family comes faithfully.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I used to have a little joke when I see the husband and wife, the boyfriend and girlfriend working out together. I said, wow, a family that work out together stays together.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing that you can have a conversation about fitness in your household.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Like, Mom, what do you thought about the workout? Girl, it was rough.
Yeah.
Or the other side of my mom, that was a rough one. Oh, I think I'm gonna stay home today.
Yeah.
But moms came through, and your brother, he's on vacation now.
Yes, he is.
Good for him.
Yes.
Awesome.
Looking fit in his pictures because of this studio.
Now, since you've been a part of us from the founders all the time, how have you seen a difference?
Oh yeah, absolutely. For me, in all areas, rowing, tread, and lifting weights, the treadmill's always sort of been I battle with the treadmill a lot. I would love to run a half marathon one day, but it's definitely the toughest one for me. But my base speed has gone up. My rowing, I have ended up on the leaderboard a couple times.
Yes, you have. You PR'd a couple of times.
Yeah,
and you didn't take my photo.
Yes, I did not. My bad. I owe you a photo. But those moments where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Everybody, like, you feel it from the members next to you, the coaches. You feel like, you know what? If I try really hard, I can do anything in this studio. And so I've definitely seen an improvement in my stamina across the board and how heavy I can lift as well.
And yes, working out is definitely a stimulation for the
Yeah.
mind, the body, and the soul. Because with what's going on out in the world today, you know, once you get a good workout, you just feel so, you know, like just relaxing,
Yeah.
like that zen feeling.
Yeah.
Especially like those all outs or that long run.
Yeah.
And then the class is over in 3, 2, 1, shut it down.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, I've been waiting to hear that word. But amazing, Alyssa, and you are amazing. Your whole family is amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you took the time out with us so we can talk about Harlem Beats.
Yes.
And this is where it is. We keep it real, no staging, no anything. And if you know of someone else that want to try out an Orange Theory near you, by all means, don't hesitate. Go in there, try it out. Or stop at the Harlem studio. Until next time. You can see the difference in the family and you start thinking differently. I know for me, working out is like a game changer. Once I do this, it's like, I feel, it's like a zen.
That's, we do, like, we come home and we're like, so what do you think about that? Or whoever took the class first, I'm like, oh God, it's inclines or whatever the day is.
Yeah,
so.
see, I know, they be chatting. Oh man.
So we talk about it all the time.
Did you ever take another one outside of New York anywhere, like on vacation?
No, so we go to Puerto Rico a lot, and there is one in San Juan, but they make you pay $30 to take a class.
For real?
Yeah.
Isn't that
It's technically a
interesting?
part, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
'cause
part
it's
of
a
us.
part of, you know.
Right,
but,
it's not
Yeah.
California's.
No, yeah, right?
No, I'm glad I ain't said that. But wow, $30?
Yeah. So I've taken a few in the city, but not outside of New York yet.
Wow.
But I want to.
So you was a member of 92nd?
Yeah. I didn't like it.
Oh,
It just wasn't my vibe.
I understand.
And it
You
was
ain't
the
gotta tell
most
me no more.
uptown studio. And it was just like, how is this the most uptown studio and it looks like this? So when this opened up, I was like, oh, this is going to be a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you see folks in here that maybe wouldn't be in a gym type of setting, but this is the studio that brought them in. So.
Wow, we should have had that on there. But it is on there, see? We just talking freely with the cameras off
This
and
is
everything.
how we are, Si, you know.
Yeah, we keep it real. That's what the Harlem Beats is about, keeping it real.
Absolutely.
And I remember when we started this, and I was like, man, we got out here in Harlem, keep it real. And today, and this is like Black History Month.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta, I'm not gonna say represent, but we have to show acknowledgement on where we came from to where we are,
Yeah.
and love each other. And we love all, make no mistake, but love yourself too.
Yeah, it's really empowering and incredible to look around a studio and see people that look like you, and then coaches that look like you, and you can connect with that, and that's a rare thing to find. And for it to be in Harlem, it's
deep.
That's
It
a
says
message.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow, he got a lot of good stuff there. I appreciate that and your honesty.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.